Hey guys, what's up? It's ilovebanannas here, and today I've got some pretty exciting news on Grand Theft Auto 5. So the first thing is Story Mode DLC. Now, we've all been waiting for this, and I know we all really want it, because we want to see more of the story. You know, that's like the most fun part of the game. But anyways, the voice actor of Franklin, I believe his name is Sean Fontino. I don't know if I'm pronouncing his last name right. But anyways, he posted a photo on Instagram that had a picture of Franklin standing in front of an ammunition with a gun, and he's like standing right beside a car with a trunk open. And then there's a guy that might be CJ or Carl Johnson walking into the ammunition, and then he captioned it, "Coming soon." So this makes a lot of people wonder if he's talking about a story DLC, because Sean, he's been known to leak stuff in the past and like tease people with stuff, and he's actually, you know, he's done that before. So it wouldn't be surprised if this was story DLC. I mean, you know, if it was like online DLC, you know, it would show like a different character. I don't think it would show Franklin, because, you know, Franklin's not an online character. But you see what I mean. I think it'd be really cool if there was story DLC. But the thing is, Take-Two Interactive, I forget who said it, but there was like an interview or something when someone asked him about story DLC, and then they said, "You said that there was going to be a DLC at the beginning of the year," and then the person said, "We have different recollections." You know, they didn't remember saying that when they clearly did. So I don't know. I mean, a lot of people think maybe they're just trying to throw us off track and get us confused, if you know what I mean. But the next thing, and probably the highlight of this video, is New Heist. Now, nothing has been confirmed, but there has been an audio file that was leaked that suggests that 2 more heists are on the way. Now, a lot of people think that this may or may not be, you know, heists that were scrapped, that they couldn't put together. And, you know, Rockstar did say that heists took a long time. Like, I actually made a video and I mentioned that Rockstar said they didn't plan to make any more heists, you know, for a while because they took so long. But the leaker was able to speculate based on these audio files that there will be 2 different heists. So I'm going to go ahead and go through the first one for you guys. So for the first heist, it involves a setup mission where you steal a drug shipment truck from South Los Santos and carry them to El Gordo. So that's the first setup mission. Setup mission 2. That involves stealing one of the 3 riot bands and using it for something later. And this is where he said it's probably unfinished, because, like I said, you know, this could be scrapped, it may not be scrapped, or it's just unfinished, you know, it's a placeholder. The setup mission 3, that involves ambushing a Merryweather convoy to steal a truck. And he said it seems to be a setup mission from the original heist. Again, maybe a placeholder, which means they might use temporary audio files in place of, you know, audio files that they haven't made yet. So that makes sense. And for the finale of this heist, you raid a processing plant, which is secretly a narcotics distribution center. And what you do after that is you load the drugs into your truck, and then you take off and sell it and make those dollars. But if you are exposed, like your location of your truck is exposed, it's suggested that you may have to use a cargo blob to pick up the truck and take off with it so you don't get caught. For those of you guys who are wondering, this heist is supposed to be called Drug Flip. And now on to the second heist, which is called Money Back Guarantee. Now this heist appears to be way more finished and has a lot more details to it. So let's go ahead and get into it. First, let me give you a little insight to what exactly you're doing for this heist. So, your goal is to go ahead and black out the city, and then once you do that, you're given a limited amount of time, which is supposed to be 10 minutes, and you go around the map and you raid as many fleeca banks as you can, which are those small banks that you always see on the roads. I know there's one on the highway, they're all over the place, but anyways, you just go around town and you get as many banks as you can and steal the money from them. But let's go ahead and get into setups now. The first setup mission involves stealing sea sharks from the Del Perro Pier and stashing them in the Los Santos River storm drains. For the next setup mission, you have to plant explosives on power substations to blow up later, and security guards will show up and they must be silently taken out. The explosives are fragile, and damaging them or detonating them or getting caught by the security will fail the mission. For the third setup, you have to track down a scientist named Melvin Andrews, who's hidden his location with radar decoys. Once you find him, you gotta kill him and take his passcode, and you gotta do it before the time runs out. Now, this hasn't been confirmed, you know, the leaker hasn't confirmed, he even said so himself, but this might just be a beta version of the keycards from Humane Lab and not necessarily part of the Fleeca heist. He just put it in there since Lester narrates that part of the clip. So anyways, let's go ahead and get on to the setup mission 4. So this involves one unlucky player seducing a gay bank manager. Now this is just a potentially gay guy. I mean, if you're seducing a bank manager, most likely he's going to be a guy, so that would be kind of gay if you're playing as a guy. Anyways, this bank manager's name is Joseph White's, and you got to do this at a nightclub. So the player must flirt with him, go back to his place, and distract him, possibly in a hot coffee minigame, or hopefully a fade to black, long enough for your teammates to make a copy of his bank vault pass and sneak back out. Now, the finale involves blowing the substations to create a citywide blackout in order to dash between 4 to 5 fleeted banks, robbing them all before the 10-minute timer runs out and the power comes back on. The players must use motorbikes to escape the final bank, lure the cops into the Ellis River, and then use sea sharks to escape. For each bank, 2 players handle hostages, 2 players handle the vault. After a few minutes, the cops will catch on and wait for you at the next bank. On the final bank, all 4 players must go inside the vault to steal the cash motherload. But something goes wrong. You're locked out of the vault, and you may have to forfeit the final pay. Then it gets worse. You're surrounded by cops outside, and your escape bikes are confiscated. All players must fight their way through the cops to a parking garage in Legion Square, where they find another car and continue to the Sea Sharks with very little time left on the 10-minute clock. Once on the Sea Sharks, the players must split up to lose the heat. They escape just in time. So yeah, that's what that heist is. That's called the Money Back Guarantee heist. And you saw there's also some strange dialogue from a cutscene with a drunk woman ranting about her failed career as a TV writer in Vinewood. And there's still some stuff in the files that he might have missed. So again, he says I would comb as much as possible. But yeah, those are the 2 potentially upcoming heists. I mean, nothing's confirmed. Like I said, these could be scrapped heists. I mean, you know, you can look up the audio clip for yourself. I don't want to link it because I don't want to get in trouble for releasing top secret stuff. I mean, it's not top secret anymore, but you get what I mean. I don't want to get strike my account on YouTube. Anyways, I would like to thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys all have a great day. Be sure to leave a like if you liked the video, dislike it if you didn't like it, and yep, I am out of here, and I'll talk to you guys later.